In the name of Allah, the most benevolent, the most merciful. Welcome to our channel. We expose the lies and false teachings of anti-Ismailis.
The purpose of this video is to expose propaganda against Ismailis, in the light of historical confession, leading to believe the righteousness of the path of the progeny of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him and his progeny.
Previously on this series, enemy of Ismailis confessed about their belief of continuance of prophethood after Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him and his progeny. He showed pride in genocide of Ismailis, and his reversion from his own accusations, questioning his own credibility.
We skip introduction of ibne-Jawzi, which you can refer to in our earlier videos on this channel.
Today, we are going to discuss his false accusation against Ismailis. If they accept his version, his followers are liars, and if they reject their Imam, their religion is not credible.
This episode is about his charges towards Hasan bin Sabah, our inspiration during the time of Alamut.
Ibne-Jawzi lived very closely to the period of Hasan, who passed away in 1124. Whereas Jawzi was born in 1116. He propagates anti-Ismailis point of view in his life. Let's discuss what ibne-Jawzi quotes.
According to him, he, Hasan, would feed potential followers nuts, honey, and black caraway until they were perfectly relaxed.
Ibne-Jawzi fantasizes that Hasan's defensive military techniques against Abbasids was to find a useless person, giving him treatment, and persuade him to make him ready for mission against Abbasids.
Jawzi acknowledges that mission against Abbasid needed well-motivated person. In order to slander those who carried it out, it is his way of calling them useless.
Sustenance of Ismailism in Iran despite mega-military campaigns brought Abbasids into the hallucination that Hasan has some loathable way of dealing with them.
Jawzi don't want his reader to think why Hasan was wasting his time on treating people when he can have it done through motivation only. This is the flaw in his fiction.
Let's recall from our earlier videos. Soldiers and Sultan according to ibne-Jawzi were sinful and plunderers. Check out our earlier videos if you have missed. Shortage of people against such regime is not expected. This fiction is to cover up the crime of so-called custodian of Islam.
It was an era where anyone even doubted as an Ismaili was liable to death. There were large-scaled battles and invasions of Ismaili castles. Number of massacres of Ismailis were carried out in the name of Islam.
Jawzi wanted to cover up massacre by Seljuks. Jawzi wanted to find a charge against Ismailis. He ends up creating conspiracy theories against Ismailis. He unconsciously depicted Hasan as a wonderful and skilled doctor, and a fabulous motivator, in addition to the cause of biggest failure to the Abbasid army.
He claims Hasan used to use nuts, honey, and black caraway for his potential followers. We will use his claim against him and his followers.
Followers of JAWZI'S should note that your knowledgeable Imam spilled the beans here by witnessing Hasan or Ismailis have nothing to do with drugs. He acknowledged that Hasan has ability to treat even useless people for any sensitive mission.
Benefits of nut, honey, and black caraway are part of Quranic, prophetic, and traditional medicine. Honey is mentioned as cure for people. Black caraway is mentioned as cure for everything except death.
Jawzi and his followers cannot deny these as long as they pretend to be followers of the Prophet peace be upon him and his progeny.
Ibn-Jawzi in service of his Abbasid masters started a gossip about Ismailis with honey, nuts and black caraway, that transformed and variant into drugs. It kept spread throughout the centuries in history without any serious efforts of verification by its narrators due to their own interest.
Records of ibne-Jawzi shows Ismailis has nothing to do with drugs. It's now up to the followers of ibne-Jawzi to call him a liar.
In light of this presentation of history of hate, false allegation, misguidance on part of anti-Ismailis, we again are assured to be on the right path.
Keep in touch for other forthcoming discussion about ibne-Jawzi. Thanks for watching. Salawat please.